Hey guys, Miss Kellogg here with your next video. This is for Unit 3, 3.06, 3.07, 3.09, 3.10, and the 3.15 test. Let's get started. We are going to start out with our Kahoot! Yay! Okay, the link for this is going to be in the YouTube comment section, or in the area there in the YouTube video where you can actually read a description. So the description box. But I'm going to have a link here, and it's going to bring you to this page. You can play the classic mode, the treasure trove, the art mode, the one where he pounds the buildings, or you can do practice or flashcards. I'm going to do the practice one today. Let me pull my slide over and into view for us. And I wanted to make this suggestion to you guys to get the notes. They will help you pass, okay? They are available to you, and you can print them out. We're going to go over our notes and see how closely they relate to the questions. They are also in order of all of the questions. So utilize your resources. Let's start with our first test question. Which statement describes the significance of dragon and bull images on the Babylon Ishtar Gate? So the dragon and bull images on Babylon's Ishtar Gate are both important to Babylon. All right, so that would be right here. Both the dragon and bull symbolize gods that were important to Babylon. All right, what type of artwork in the row of lions on Babylon's processional way? Raised relief sculptures of glazed brick are on the row of lions on Babylon's processional way. So raised relief sculptures of glazed brick. Why did the sculptors of the hunting lions place the lion below the king? All right. The sculptors of lions or hunting lions placed the lion below the king to show the king's power over nature. The placement showed the king's power over nature. Which is the best definition of an Egyptian pylon? So an Egyptian pylon is a massive gateway with sloped sides. You can find that one. While you're doing this, you can pause, read all the answers, and then do it before I give the definition. What type of relief carvings are on the columns of Hostel Hall on the Great Temple of Amun at Karnak? Sunken relief is a type of relief sculpture that are on the columns of the Hostel Hall in the Great Temple of Amun at Karnak. Which of the following is the best description of a convention that Egyptian artists used in funerary sculptures? Okay, the best description of a convention that Egyptian artists used in funerary sculptures is that the figures had compact forms with few projecting parts, right? Because they were worried about the afterlife, and they were worried that if their figures had protruding parts and they broke off, then they'd be in the afterlife without those limbs. Which statement best describes the purpose of wall paintings in Egyptian tombs? The purpose of wall paintings in Egyptian tombs is that they provided things that the Ka would need in the afterlife. Which of the following are characteristics of ancient Greek architecture? Beauty, harmony, and proportion are characteristics of ancient Greek architecture. Which of the following are characteristics of ancient Greek relief sculptures? Characteristics of ancient Greek relief sculptures are figures showing that the artists carefully observed the human body. Which sentence best describes Greek sculpture created during the classical period? So Greek sculpture created during the classical period had figures with idealized beauty and perfect proportions. Which sentence correctly describes black figure Greek vases? I love these. It reminds me of Hercules. So in creating the black figure Greek vases, the artist filled in the figures with slip and then carved details with a stylus. Which of the following is characteristics of Roman architecture? So Roman architects used concrete to create open spaces encumbered by columns or supports. Which of the following is characteristic of ancient Roman relief sculptures? In ancient Roman relief sculptures, figures were carved in high relief with deep undercutting. Which of the following is characteristic of Roman sculpture, exemplified Augustus of Primaporta? The idealized depiction emphasizing the emperor's youth, strength, and authority is a characteristic of Roman sculpture, exemplified by Augustus Primaporta. Okay, what basic materials do artists use to make a fresco? So the basic materials for a fresco is paint and plaster. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. All right, if you want to go back and do it again, you totally can. You can definitely do the flashcards instead, which is a fun option. I wanted to make sure you guys knew that was an option for you. So think about trying it. Think about trying that. You can always just jump in there, do the flashcards, or do the games. The games are super fun. I know that you think that they can be kind of cheesy, but I'm telling you they're fun. And I want to remind you, use your notes. You don't have to print them out. You might not have a printer. Just put them on another tab. Go back and forth from the tabs. They go in order of the questions, okay? We want to make sure that you guys have all of the resources that you need. All right. Next one, we have some fun activities for you guys. So I'm going to put these in the description of the YouTube video. This is a really fun little 3D pottery game. And what you do is you use your mouse and you try to emulate the pottery, just recreate some of that ancient pottery like that you would see in Hercules, and try to do some of that. It's a super fun game. All right, I think you guys will enjoy it. I also am giving you the link to Ancient Greek Games. They're all free and they're interactive games. They're super fun. This is where I have the link. This is also where you can find the link to the pottery game, but let's have some fun. Do some pottery, play a couple games, take our test, get an A, do all our fun stuff. All right, that is all I have for you guys today. So I want to make sure that you guys are prepared for this 3.15 test. You can go back and review through the content. I think the easiest way to review through that content is to go back through the Kahoots. The flashcards are super fun too, because you can flip them over and you can say if you've got it or you don't got it, and it'll put it back into the pile or it'll save it for later. So you guys can totally pick out what you're going to do there. I really like doing the games as well because it repeats the questions over and over again and you get to practice. Of course, the classic Kahoot is also super fun. That is all I have for you guys today. I really want you to take an opportunity to try some of the games. I did the pottery one the other day. It turned out awful. It's so fun because after you mold it, you add handles and then you can add paint to it. So I want you to try to get into doing one of those and hanging out with one of the ancient Greek games. You guys can do some of those games as well. If you guys have any questions, remember, contact your art teacher. You can email them or text them. We love it when you guys get into contact with us. We want to make sure that you guys are as prepared as you can be. That's why we do the notes. That's why we do the Kahoots. That's why we have flashcards. So you can always do the Quizlet flashcards as well. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.